I came up with the idea for the centre after my own diagnosis of MS when I was 41, and I'd looked for the cure, I'd looked for the solution to all my challenges that were coming my way, and I just thought, you know what, there's lots of other people out there who must be feeling exactly the same as me, and even though our illnesses will have different names, it just made sense to me that we all come together. I did volunteer for a national charity, and during that time, that's when I really got interested in neurological issues for everybody, and my passion was to have a Neuro Drop-in centre that was inclusive. It wasn't a passion shared by the national charity. They wanted to keep it just for one specific illness, and I just felt very strongly that together we really are better. When people meet here and they form friendships and relationships, it helps them because it gives them a strength that they probably didn't realise that they had. They realise that they're not on their own with their illness. It might have a different name to the person sitting next to them, but the symptoms are often really very similar. And it's important that they discover that because it makes you feel not so isolated and not so unusual, really. When people first come to the centre, they want to know what it is they're going to be able to get here that they can't get elsewhere. And so we've thought very long and hard about the services we provide, and we try to tailor them to meet most neurological needs. That initial diagnosis of anything is so full of different emotions and feelings that you need to have consistency, and neurophysio is brilliant for giving people confidence, building strength, building muscles. And I sit very close to the treatment room, and the amount of laughing that comes out of there sometimes is just, that in itself is a treatment. It's fantastic. We offer a foot doctor on a weekly basis, and that keeps our feet in tip-top condition. People always smile and say, well, why do you need a foot doctor if you can't walk? Well, that's when you definitely need one, to make sure your feet are healthy. We also have other services such as ceramics class. We run one of those on occasion, and we're running some education for our members, local history, yoga and Tai Chi. The centre is self-funded. That means that we more or less go out there and beg and plead with people to give us their money. When we first started the centre, or when I first opened the doors, I made a conscious decision not to look for funding in the sense of being picked up by a local authority or in the NHS, but that sort of thing, because I wanted us to maintain some independence. I wanted us to be able to change something at the last minute if we needed to, because that's the best thing for our members. If we could exist on fresh air, we'd be the richest charity existing, but we're not. So it is important to find people who are willing to fundraise for us, who will donate money to the charity, and think about us and the people that they can help and the difference that they can make. People welcome the opportunity to make friends and share a real community. Community can be perceived as being a bit, what's it all about, and imagine a community centre and people just not really connecting, but that's not what happens here. People really care about each other, and they don't sit talking about illness. They sit talking about just normal stuff. But it doesn't matter if it takes them half an hour to tell that story. People are happy to wait. It's wonderful. I think if we help one person, we're a massive success. And we're helping a lot of people, including ourselves.